Hi guys, and welcome to today's video. I thought it would be fun to do a Q&A video, so I had you guys ask me some questions over on Instagram, and I didn't really look at them because I kind of wanted to just be surprised and answer them like on the spot. So let's see how this goes. I'm sure there might be some crazy ones in here, but let's go and see. So here's like all of the questions. I got quite a few. So let's start from the beginning. Top 3 restaurants in Utah. Oh gosh, maybe I should have prepared because, okay, I'm gonna say Siegfried's is #1 restaurant ever. Like my favorite in the whole world. I haven't been very far in the world, but that is my #1 favorite restaurant ever. And then let's see, #2, maybe Red Iguana. It's like the best Mexican food. They have my favorite tacos don carbon. I obviously do not have an accent, but I don't know how to say that, but so good. You add avocado and lime and the green sauce that it comes with, and it's like so good. And #3, I'm like trying to think. We go to a lot of places. A fun date night place that's kind of like more pricey is the 5 Alls, and that one is like so good, and it's like an old English style restaurant, so like it just feels like old-timey. You go in, you're like drinking out of metal cups, and then but like it's like a 5-course meal, and seriously so delicious. So that's what I got off the top of my head, but all 3 of those are so good. Favorite dessert place in Utah, Spilled Milk. That is like the best ice cream. It is so yummy. I get the one that has like Fruity Pebbles in it, but their Oreo milkshake is also like heavenly. And the pictures that you can take with these ice cream are just like so cute. Like they're just so aesthetically pleasing and just so cute. So I think if you have one by you, there's one up here close to me in like the Salt Lake area. And we also went to one down in St. George in southern Utah, so I know there's more than one, but they are so good. All right, the next one is the top 3 must-haves for new moms, and I'd say #1 is the Owlet, because it just gives you such peace of mind whenever you're sleeping, and you just know that it's gonna alert you if anything is wrong. #2, let's see, the Como Tomo bottles. Those are the best bottles. I love them so much. Both my boys loved them, and I started them on a bottle both super early. Everett was more like a formula baby, and Hayes was like pretty much exclusively breastfed unless I had to go out and about, and he, like, we introduced a bottle to him super early, and he loved the Como Tomo bottles. So they're like the best, and they're like squishy, so they kind of feel like, I don't know, like if they're grabbing onto you like while you're nursing them. They're like the best. And then the 3rd one, oh gosh, maybe I have a couple. I don't know if I can put it into 3, but our car seat and stroller is like the UPPAbaby Vista set. It's like comes with the stroller, the bassinet, the toddler seat, the car seat, and we got like the whole system from the family that I used to nanny from, but the car seat had expired by the time I had Hayes, so we bought a new one, and we just bought like the same one in a different color, and it's like the best car seat ever. And then I also love my Fawn Design Nordstrom square diaper bag. So those are like my top 3, like 4-ish, but whatever. Let's see, what's harder, the transition from 0 to 1 kid or 1 to 2 kids? I'd for sure say 1 to 2 kids. And going from 0 to 1 was like no big deal. Like I would just take Everett everywhere with me. He came to work with me. We would just go out and about. But going from 1 to 2 is obviously, I feel like it's harder, like not at home I would say, but like in the beginning and still a little bit now, just like going out and about with them by myself was just like a lot. And Hayes hated the car seat, would just cry the whole time, and then I was trying to figure out like breastfeeding and doing things at the same time, so that was kind of a lot. And still now, I don't really feel like taking them anywhere by myself. Like, I either have to have a friend make plans with me to go somewhere, or Carl like has to be with me. So anyway, we'll see what happens whenever I find another one. If that is even harder, I'm sure it will be, but for now, 1 to 2 definitely is a lot harder than 0 to 1. Where do you get your nails done? That's funny because I actually just went and got my gel nails scraped off, so my nails are looking a little bit sad, but better than they were before, because I had my nails done from my best friend's wedding and they were like red because it was like a Christmas themed wedding, and they were just all chipped and all crazy and so long and random broken off and stuff. But I go to the Sugar House Nail Co. if I'm here in Salt Lake, but usually now I will only get my nails done if I am down in Dallas. And yeah, I just don't pay for nails really anymore. It's just like a big expense that I used to love doing every month, but just like doesn't make sense for me to do it anymore. So I'll just probably paint my nails at home, or my cute friend Krista also has a gel nail thing, I think, so I might go over there and paint my nails sometime, or my friend Norma. So we'll see. 3 things that are on your bucket list. Number 1 is for sure skydiving. I have been dying to go skydiving. It like sounds seriously so fun to me. I want to do it so bad. Another one is to stay in like those overwater bungalow things in like the Maldives or Bora Bora, just like over the beautiful tropical water, and just sounds so fun. And 3rd thing on my bucket list, maybe go to Germany and eat like real German food, because like I said, like Siegfried's here in Salt Lake is like my favorite German restaurant and like favorite restaurant in general. So maybe to go eat like actual authentic German food sounds amazing. A movie that makes you cry, I wish I knew. If you hear banging, my children are in the playroom with my husband, so that's kind of driving me crazy, but hopefully you guys cannot hear it. Let's see, a movie that makes you cry. I literally cannot think of anything right now. I just feel like I don't really cry in movies, but that's also because I don't like watching sad movies, so I just won't do that to myself. Like, maybe I've cried in like a happy movie, but I can't even think of one. How did you know Carl was the one? Let's see, I did like a how we met story over on my TikTok, and we were just like, we met and we were just like best friends for like a year. Like, me, him, and 2 other guys would just hang out like every single day, and we would just be doing stuff together. And like, it wasn't really ever like a thought in my mind that I was ever gonna like date Carl or even be with him. Like, I don't know, like we were just like friends. Like, I was just like one of the guys with them. Like, we would just like do stuff together. And then one day in March of like 2017, I went on a trip down to southern Utah to St. George with my cousin Bracia, and I just like randomly invited Carl, and then on that trip he kissed me, and I just like knew from then on. We just like right away we're like, we're gonna get married, right? And we were like, yeah, like we're just gonna get married. So I don't know, I love him first as like a best friend. Like, we just like have so much fun together and laugh and like have the best time together, but obviously I love him more than that now, like obviously as a husband and like the father of my kids. So anyway, I feel like there wasn't really like a definite like I know he's the one, but like it was just kind of like a casual like we're best friends and like we love each other so much, like we should just like get married. So anyway, that is that. You should do the heatless leggings curling method. I actually did try this one night, and it was the absolute worst sleep of my life. I like was so uncomfortable and just could not get it together. Like, I could just like not fall asleep. So yeah, but the curls actually did turn out pretty cute. So I'm telling my husband to tell him to stop banging because it is driving me crazy. Please tell him to stop banging. Okay, so yeah, maybe I will try again, but like I want to try it on a day that I'm like not planning to go anywhere, and like do it in the morning, and then have them sit for a couple hours and like not do it overnight, because literally my neck was so kinked the next morning. Maybe it's something that I would have to get used to, but I'm just like really not in the mood to get used to doing that every night. So you should do more cleaning videos, my fave. I really do want to do more cleaning videos. I just need like Carl to take the boys somewhere so that they're not like making a mess while I am cleaning at the same time, and they're like always just wanting me to hold them and stuff. So I will need Carl to take them to like an indoor playground or somewhere fun so I can just like spend a whole day cleaning, like deep cleaning, and like film it all for you guys, because that is like the best, and I love watching cleaning videos too, so I totally understand. Let's see, where do you see yourself settling down? Definitely Southern Utah. That is where I want to be for like the rest of my life. It's just so warm in the summer times, and then the winters aren't like too bad. There's just like always people outside hiking and swimming, and it's just like so happy and fun there. So that is where I want to be for the rest of my life. Pray that there are jobs down there when it comes down to Carl needing to find a job in a few years, because that is like has been my dream for years and years now. Favorite romantic thing that Carl has done for you? I can't think of like one specific thing, but something cute that he does for me is like when he picks me up from the airport with the boys, he like usually will get me like a bouquet of flowers and hot Cheetos. And I love flowers. He knows that my favorite flowers are carnations, so he always makes sure to like get a bouquet that has pink carnations in them. And then of course hot Cheetos, because that is my favorite snack in the entire world. So I can't think of like one specific where it's like a huge grand gesture, but I think he just does like little things like that that are just like so sweet. Who is your favorite person that lives in the 900 court? Alexis. That's you, obviously. Also, I don't know anybody else on the 900 court, but for sure you'd still be my favorite. How was your college experience? I went to aesthetic school. For those that don't know, I didn't go to like an actual college, but honestly, my school was kind of crappy. I did not have the best time. They kind of didn't treat us the same. Like our class didn't treat us the same as like the other classes, I feel like. And then like even the class like right below us like got so much more and like more experience in some things than we did. And so that was kind of a bummer, but I did meet some really great friends, and obviously I'm glad for the experience that I did get from there, and maybe one day I will do something with aesthetics, but for now I just love being a mom. So that is that. Do you want a pet? Absolutely not. We will never ever have a pet. Carl and I have had 2 fish. The first one was named what was his name? Theodore Gilbert Stimson Neria, and we loved that fish, and then he just got old and died. And then we got a new fish with also our snail, which I cannot remember the snail's name right now. I don't know what his name was. I wish I could remember, but he was cute and yellow. And then we got a brand new betta fish named Finnegan, and the snail ate him. Literally, we went to go feed him one morning, and his whole skeleton was just laying on the ground of the bottom of the tank. So that was interesting. Show me your high school yearbook photos. I do not even know where my yearbook is. I bet my mom might. I might have to show you that sometime, because it's actually a good picture. My senior picture was actually good. Oh gosh, this one's gonna be so hard. 3 icks about Emily in Paris. I don't know if I can for sure think of one, and that is whatever the friend's name is. I cannot even think of her name. What's her name? The Chinese one. I don't know what her name is. I can't remember right now. Maybe I should look it up. But the fact that she sings in every single episode, like full songs. Her name is Mindy in the show. This is what she looks like. The fact that she sings in every single episode, like full entire songs, like I don't know who she like had to like get good with in the show to be able to do that, but she drives me insane. Like her character means nothing to me. Like I'm glad that she was like friends with Emily right off the bat, but the fact that she sings so much, I just don't understand. Another ick, if you haven't seen the show and you don't want to know any spoilers, then you should probably skip over this, but another ick is that like when she was trying to quit in the second season with like her first job with Madeline, and then like Sylvie found out she hadn't quit yet, she was just like, bye, like you're fired. Like she didn't even give her a chance to explain. Like, ew. Like she was trying to quit, but she just like felt bad. So that's another ick. And then my last ick is honestly Camille, like, or Camille, however you want to say it. I didn't know that was her actual real life name. That's funny. But honestly, she bugs me. Like the fact that she like broke up or whatever, was on a break with Gabrielle, and then decided to like go do her thing, and then Emily was with Gabrielle, and then whatever, Camille just like throws a fit and then makes a pact, and then all of a sudden just gets back with Gabrielle. Like, why would you do that? And then is also cheating on him, and then is now pregnant. Like, now the show's gonna be all about Camille because it's gonna be a big deal that she's pregnant, and Gabrielle is just gonna have to be with her because he's a good guy, and but I don't even know. That ew, ick. I just don't like Camille in general. Okay, moving on. That was a whole thing. Favorite Starbucks order. It is a venti strawberry acai made with lemonade with no strawberry pieces in it. I could drink that every day. I love that drink so much. How did Carl propose? So he took me to dinner at Cheesecake Factory, and it was actually like a super long wait, so we actually went to a different location, and it was still a bit of a wait, but we waited. And I already knew he was going to propose because I'm just nosy like that, and I know exactly when he got my ring and the whole thing. That's just like me as a person. I did not want to be surprised, but and then we went to the Salt Lake Temple and he proposed, and my cute bestie cousin Bracia was taking pictures for us with like her mom's professional camera, so that was super cute. But it was kind of funny because he like proposed on the whole thing, and then she was like, oh no, I didn't get the picture, like the camera didn't take the picture. So then he proposed again, like he just like got down on one knee to like take the picture, and like that's when a huge group of people like came up and started clapping and cheering for us. So it was so embarrassing, but obviously it worked out. Here's my ring. It is so cute. I picked it up myself. So anyway, kind of a funny story, but it obviously worked out because here we are. 2 weeks in another country, where would you go? For sure, like somewhere tropical, Bora Bora, the Maldives, Hawaii, anywhere that I can just lay by the beach or sit in a pool all day and drink virgin pina coladas and eat good food. That is where I want to be. I would be the happiest all day long. How many boyfriends did you have before you got married? Like actual boyfriends, I would say like 4. My first boyfriend I had when I was like 3 months away from turning 16, and whenever you're Mormon, you're like not really supposed to date before you're 16, and I was so scared my parents were gonna be mad at me, so I just like hid it, and we would literally only talk at school, so that was kind of a bummer, but he was really cute. And so I don't know if that one really counts, but the other ones were like actual like boyfriends. Like I was over 16 and we would like date and hang out and obviously like go on dates and hang out together. So yeah, but Carl's obviously my favorite. How many kids do you want? We want 4. I honestly would say 6, but Carl says 4, and I honestly think 4 is probably a perfect number for us, so I would say 4. My bestie Ashley says, why am I your favorite? And that's just because she's the best and she's the cutest, and we're going through this pharmacy school wife thing together, so we just understand each other, and I just love her so much. And then she says, JK, how do you do your wing eyeliner? Tell us, teach us. Let me go and get my eyeliner and I will show you guys. Alright, this is the eyeliner that I use. It is the Stila what is it? Stay All Day Dual Ended Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner. So it looks like this. And okay, so there's two ends. There's like this longer side, and this is the side that I usually use. But if I just want like a tiny wing, then I will just use this side. So maybe I'll just use this side just to show you. And I'm using my viewfinder, so honestly this might be awful, but I'm gonna show you guys exactly what I do. Oh no, I don't know if this is gonna work. Let me set up my phone so that I have like a better screen. All right, let's see if this works or not. So what I do is I start here in the corner and I first draw a line like that. Is this even focused? Hopefully. And then I will start like a little bit down and I will drag it. So it's gonna look like that. So I start with the wing part first. And then I just fill it in.
I didn't get that. Could you try again?
Excuse me, Siri? That was rude. And then I will just like make it a little bit longer to make a point. And then from here, that's where I like drag it all the way across my eyelid. So, yeah. I'm not even using the point that I said I was going to. This is awkward. Just use the small one and just like fill it in. So, obviously that's not my best work, but that is how I do it. Maybe I should do the other one so I don't look like a freak. Alright, I'm back. That was very hard to do without a mirror, so honestly not my best, but you guys kind of get the gist. I literally draw a line and then I just connect it down, fill it in, and that's pretty much it. I've been doing this since like beginning of high school, so pretty much a very long time. But okay, and then next question is, what other language would you like to know fluently? And I would love to say German because my dad served his mission in Germany, so I feel like we just kind of like have always loved Germany, like in my family, and I took German in high school. So probably German, but honestly, I think Spanish is probably way more practical because so many more people speak Spanish in the United States, and it would be kind of cool to like speak Spanish, but I'd say either one of those languages. So okay, I think that is honestly all the questions that I'm gonna do today because that is already like over 20 minutes worth of questions. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and to subscribe. It really supports my channel. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!